that's really like, how do you identify, bless you, how do you identify the next step on these things, right? So a lot of stuff's hard. I mean, we've been going through a year, the past year of how do we bring teams together? How do we take the best of both worlds, and how do we then truly deliver the customer, to the customer through that? And that, it's not always clear what it is, but a lot of times it's okay. There's a huge struggle. How do I find that next step? Even like for me, it can be as simple as if I'm procrastinating on a project, or or there's something where it's just like, oh, I don't want to do it. Sometimes it's as simple to me as like, I need to go open the document or just write down like the next step. And it's just it. So for me, it's always about identifying even micro ways to kind of build a little bit of momentum that then all of a sudden you get into a flow, and then all of a sudden you're like, okay, well, hey, this isn't as hard as it seemed, just because I've spent a little bit of time building that flow and finding those micro things that help get you, started. And then momentum begets momentum.
I love that idea. I think the idea of these sort of micro starts absolutely makes sense to me. I know every day it's like, I think my first micro start is literally like my alarm goes off at 6, I get out of bed and I go work out. And if I can just roll my body out, I'm good.